What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel if you're a returning subscriber, and if you're new,
What's up?
in today's video I'm coming to you guys with my top, I forgot just that quick, ain't that sad? Hold on, I got it now. I'm coming to you guys with my top 18 black women romances, fantasy, just black woman main character books in general that I want to read and have to read in 2024. Okay, so yeah, I know some of these books you may have already heard me kind of like, well, not all of them, maybe like one or two you've heard me talk about, because I talked about these books, or yeah, really kind of like this book, this one particular book, in my 2024 releases that I was excited for and that I want to read in 2024. So I know for sure that one is actually going to be released this Tuesday that I'm recording this. I'm recording this Sunday, March 17th. You guys should be seeing this video March 18th, Monday. But the book is coming out Tuesday and I should be getting it because I pre-ordered it. I'm going to go ahead and start off with that book first. This book, which I will have right here on the side of me, is none other than Where the Sleeping Girls Lie. As you guys can see, the cover of the book, I am not going to butcher the author's name. Y'all already know I'm bad with names. But she is also the author of Ace of Spades, which I told you guys I loved very much. I know originally I had rated it like a 4.75, only because I felt like when it came to that book, it was certain things that were missing from the ending. But the book lived in my brain rent free. I couldn't just keep going without giving it a 5-star at this point. Even though there were some things, some little hiccups that I felt like I wish were answered, I genuinely loved that book. It was a top read for me for 2023. So honestly, I was like, best believe I'm keeping this author on my radar. She was ended up coming up with another book, which is Where Sleeping Girls Lie. And it originally, okay, let me tell y'all the truth. Originally, I had tried to record this like Thursday, but I had recorded it too late because I was finishing doing work. So I recorded it a little too late, so the sun was going down. My light thing was getting a little dim because I needed to charge it. So I ended up keeping that Thursday clip, and then I was going to finish recording this today. But I ended up just deleting that, scratching that, and starting all over. So technically, when I first recorded this, I was kind of shook, if you know what I mean, because I was like, hold up. It totally like, I remember this book when I was making this list to compile for this video, but then when I came on Amazon to look at it, I was like, hold on, this is coming out on the 19th, and I thought it was gonna be like released in April. I've been missing the dates on a lot of the books that I told you guys in that 2024 video. Like, I've been thinking stuff was coming out in February. They saying they ain't coming out until June. I'm like, damn, I thought you were coming out in February. Like, I was just really getting the dates mixed up on a lot of the books that I told you guys I was excited for that was coming out this year. But yeah, I got a real shocker that first time I tried to record this when it said it was coming out on the 19th. So I was like, let me go ahead and pre-order it. So I already pre-ordered it. So I'm expecting it Tuesday, and best believe you guys are going to get a reading vlog, because I also realized when I read the synopsis in that first trial of me recording this that I feel like the synopsis had been updated to give a lot more information of the book, because I don't remember me reading all of this when I was talking to you guys about this book in that 2024 releases video. But I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis again for you guys. It says right here, Sade Hudson is starting her 3rd year of high school, this time at the prestigious Alfred Noble Academy boarding school. After being homeschooled, misfortune has been a constant companion throughout her life, but even Sade doesn't expect her new roommate Elizabeth to disappear after Sade's first night, or for people to think she has something to do with it. With rumors swirling around, Sade catches the attention of the girls collectively known as the Unholy Trinity, and they bring her into their fold. Between learning more about them, especially Persephone, we're gonna call her Phone, because the ending of her name is Phone, so we're gonna just say Phone. But who Sade is inexplicably drawn to and playing catch up in class. Sade already has so much on her plate, but when it seems people don't care enough about what happened to Elizabeth, it's up to her and Elizabeth's best friend, Boz, to investigate. And then a student is found dead. As Sade and Boz keep trying to figure out what's going on, Sade realizes there's more to Alfred Noble Academy and its students than she thought. Secrets lurk around every corner and beneath every surface, secrets that rival even her own. So that is synopsis of Sleeping Girls Lie. It's definitely still giving that mystery, thriller type aspect, but I realized that it didn't have anything as far as the connection that Ace of Spades had, like as far as like the Gossip Girl meets Get Out. So we already kind of gave me the insight, okay, what's about to go down, you feel me? Well, with this one, that's not what it's giving. It just says that at a prestigious boarding school, a new girl discovers dark secrets and cover-ups after her roommate disappears. So that's just pretty much like the small little synopsis of it. But I'm excited. I'm really hoping for those twists and turns and plot twists that Ace of Spades delivered. Honestly, I just hope that when it comes to this book, a lot of things are answered at the end of it, and I'm not left looking like, well, damn, what happened with that? What happened with that? You feel me? Like I felt like I had with Ace of Spades. But honestly, again, even with all of those things, I still gave it a 5 stars because it lived in my brain rent free, and I couldn't let it go. So I'm really excited. This is coming Tuesday. Rude. I don't even know what that is, but it is coming out Tuesday. It should be coming to my home Tuesday. Probably going to record a short of me unboxing, and most likely going to record a reading vlog of me reading it. So I'm really excited, so keep your eyes out for that one. But that's just the first book that I'm really excited to read in 2024. Now let's go ahead into the next ones that I ended up getting. I actually ended up purchasing these 2 books on my Kindle. Originally I had bought them from Amazon to be delivered to me tomorrow, Monday, but I decided to go ahead and get it on Kindle because I am trying to save money. I know it seems hard to believe because I keep doing unboxing and shit, but really I'm really trying to, like, I'm trying to get better. I ain't gonna count. I'm trying to get better, okay? I'm trying to save my money. But so I decided to go ahead and buy the Kindle version because the Kindle version I only paid like $4 and something cents compared to me buying the paperback book, which would have been $12.99. So I mean, saving money, right? But this book, again, I'll have the picture here for you guys. It is by Nikki Payne. It is Pride and Protest. This one sounded really good. It says right here, Lisa B, the only DJ who gives a jam, wants to take her neighborhood back from the soulless property developer dropping unaffordable condos on every street corner in DC. But her planned protest at the corporate event takes a turn after she mistakes the smoldering hot CEO for the wait staff. When they go toe-to-toe, the sparks fly, but her impossible to ignore family thwarts her every move. Liza wants Dorsey Fitzgerald out of her hood, but she's subtle for getting him out of her head. At first, Dorsey writes off Liza Bennett as more interested in performing outrage than acting on it. As the adopted Filipino son of a wealthy white family, he's always felt a bit out of place and knows a fraud when he sees one. But when Liza's protest results in a viral meme, their lives are turned upside down, and Dorsey comes to realize that irresistible revolutionary is the most real woman. Dorsey comes to realize this irresistible revolutionary is the most real woman he's ever met. That kind of last sentence kind of got me, but yeah. So again, it says a woman goes head to head with the CEO of a corporation threatening to destroy her neighborhood in this fresh and modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice by debut author Nikki Payne. Okay, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't never read Pride and Prejudice. I think I have it as like a collective. I have the book. I just ain't never read it. I ain't gonna cap. I never watched the movie. I never read it. I don't know. But the synopsis of it sounded really good. So I was like, bet, I'm gonna get it. I got it. So it's on my Kindle, so I have any time to read it, really, honestly. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna read when the Sleeping Girls Lie first before I read these books, just because it's coming this week and I'm excited. So then I got another one here. It's Pet by Adwaki Imizi. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. You guys know I'm terrible with names. But this is Pet. And I'm just going to read a little bit of the synopsis here. It says, there are no monsters anymore, or so the children in the city of Lucille are taught. Jem and her best friend, Redemption, have grown up with this lesson all their life. But when Jem meets Pet, a creature made of horns and colors and claws, who emerges from one of her mother's paintings and a drop of Jem's blood, she must reconsider what she's been told. Pet has come to hunt a monster, and the shadows of something grim lurks in Redemption's house. Jem must fight not only to protect her best friend, but also to uncover the truth and the answers to the question, how do you save the world from monsters if no one will admit they exist? A riveting and timely young adult debut novel that asks difficult questions about what choices you can make when the society around you is in denial. So that's the synopsis of Pet. Again, I've heard about this quite a bit, but I just never really paid any mind to it, I guess, until I saw it in that video. So I decided to go ahead and read the synopsis of it, and it sounds very different. It sounds very interesting. I know the genres that this is put under is kind of like teen and young adult art fiction, children's books on LGBTQ plus families, and teen and young adult LGBTQ plus fiction. So those are pretty much what they have them put under. But I'm really excited to see what it's all about. I hope it's good. It sounds very different from anything I've read, honestly. So I'm excited for that one. So yeah, that's another one that I was very excited to. I purchased yesterday or last night, so I'll be reading that as well in this year's. You will eventually see it in one of my wrap-ups, pretty much. Okay, let me just say that much. I don't know when, but you're gonna see it. Okay. So now let's go on to another book, which is also on Kindle. Well, this is on Kindle Unlimited, and this is Only for 1 Week by Natasha Bishop. I've just heard a lot of things about it. I heard it was good, so I was like, I want to read it. So I mean, I have all the time in the world to get to it, because again, it is on Kindle Unlimited. I feel like that's a pretty popular book, so I'm not going to read synopsis of that one, but yeah, I'm excited for that one. I'm really excited for that, because I heard it was just, she was getting loved up on, the main black character getting loved up on it. Honestly, 10 out of 10 recommend. I love me a good book like that, so I'm excited for that one. The next one that I have on the list is Soul to Guide by Opal Ray. All I know about this book is that I have the first book in the series. It's, I think it's A Soul to Keep. I purchased it because it was supposed to be like a Rocky Got Beef, because I'm talking, because he really did a big old huff and puff. That's okay. But I bought it because it's supposed to be like a paranormal, fantasy, dark romance type of stuff, I think. And I bought it, and I have yet to read it. But it sounds really, really good. But the gag is, this is like the 4th book in the series, so I'm hoping that you don't have to read them all in order, because I only have the first book, and I haven't even read that. But yeah, I mean, there you go with that one. Okay, the next one that I have on the list is Lipstick and Camera Clicks by DJ Murphy. I just saw this on my Kindle. It's on Kindle Unlimited as well. Actually, also Soul to Guide is on Kindle Unlimited as well. I want to say all of these that's on this list in my phone right now are on Kindle Unlimited. Besides Pet and Sleeping Girls Lie and Pride and Protest. Those I just bought. I bought them on Kindle because they're cheaper on Kindle, but they're not on Kindle Unlimited. These are on Kindle Unlimited, so if you already have a subscription, you can already get your hands on these books if you would like to. But Lipsticks and Camera Clicks, I saw 3 people on the cover, and I just thought it was going to be like a reverse harem type something, but when I read the synopsis of it, it wasn't giving reverse harem, honestly. It's giving like love triangle. Y'all know I'm more of a why choose type chick, okay? I kind of like to have my cake and eat it too, you feel me? That's just me. But the cover is cute. It's giving like a reality TV type romance, which I've never really read a book like that. I know there are books like that, but I've never read a romance one like that, which it sounds very interesting and juicy, honestly, truly. And it might just be because I just finished watching Love is Blind season 6. Girl, if you watch that shit, well, that's a whole nother video, a whole nother discussion about that, okay? But maybe that's also what made me get like really interested in this, because again, it's supposed to be like a reality TV setting for romance, so I was like, okay, bet. So that's that one. The next one I have on here is Outdrawn by Deanna Gray. I know it's supposed to be like a sapphic romance, and I was really in the mood to finding some. Not only that, the cover's cute. The cover caught me. Okay, it's cute as hell. It's a sapphic romance. I think it's set in the college, set in some college as well. Don't really remember too much of the plot, but again, it was cute. Sapphic romance, and it's set in college theme. So I was like, okay, bet. I'm eventually going to read that. I think I have already downloaded on my Kindle. And then the next book I have is The King Sear Blessed Moon by L.S. Bethel. This is the second book in the King Sears series. I've talked to you guys about that book before in my top books with black women interracial romance books, because I read the first one and I loved it. The only reason that I ended up stopping myself from reading the book is because it's a slow burn. It's such a slow burn. God, I actually ended up getting to the second book. I just stopped at the second book because it was such a slow burn. And I'm just like, I'm in the second book, and they had the first like spiciness they have committed throughout this entire book is them just kissing. Like, no fondling, no nothing, no finger stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, I need a little bit of something, and all you're giving me is a kiss. It's very plot based. And the side plot being romance. I'm learning that. I'm already knowing that's what it really is. So if you're like a girl who want romance and smut to be the main plot, and then plot be like towards the end or toward the middle, like not the main component of the story, then this probably ain't gonna be for you. But let me tell you this. The plot was eating up. I ain't gonna cap it. I think it was just, I was in the mindset of thinking it was gonna be a lot more smut sooner and stuff in the book, and that's what turned me off. But honestly, the plot, the drama, it was there. I was just too impatient. Because you're telling me I'm in the second book and all we done is kiss, baby. I don't have time. That's childish. That's child play. I ain't gonna cap. But now I'm a little bit older and I'm a little bit more patient, and I already know what the story cooking up. Okay, so I'm like, I got more patience now to be like, okay, I could wait for the romance and stuff. It's just very slow burn. So if you're not in a slow burn type mood, this ain't gonna be for you. But if you can wait a little bit, I think it's gonna be worth it. And I think it's 4 books in the series. So. And then the last book in my phone list is gonna be Beauty and the Alien Beast. The second book, I think it's called Tekken, which is the alien's name, and this is by Sidonia Venez. I read the first one like in 2021, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was pretty short. It wasn't that long. It was about a girl who ended up getting kidnapped by some aliens, and so in the alien world, it's set up into like different regions, or like different aliens pretty much. And like Tekken, the main alien we're focusing on in this story, his people are pretty much becoming extinct because they don't have any women in their region to procreate with. So they're becoming extinct. Okay, they need some women so they can carry their offspring and so they can continue to like live, because I think another region of aliens had attacked their region and killed their women and stole their women and used them as prisoners and shit like that. So Tekken was on his way to go to some kingdom where he knew he can get some women to like procreate, which happened to be where the main female character is at, because this is where they pretty much keep all the captive girls and the women that they stole from Earth. And so he ended up, I forgot again because I read this in 2021, but I know he went there. I think he was trying to save them really, and maybe persuade them to like want to stay in their region and like procreate with their aliens and shit like that. And so he ended up finding homegirl. They ended up leaving there on the run because he kind of low-key stole her ass, or probably because she was already been stolen from her Earth to these people, and so he stole her from them. And so of course they gotta travel away from them, and they're being hunted by those people. Also, they're traveling through a very dangerous forest that like she won't be able to navigate through, because obviously she's not even an alien, she's a human, and it's like some crazy shit that goes down in that woods. So they're getting hunted by the other bad people who kidnapped her, and then they're in a forest that is very dangerous. Also, did I mention that she don't really understand alien, and he low-key kind of don't understand her? I think he understands her, but she don't understand him because they speak some type of language or whatever, and so she has to have a special hearing aid to be able to understand what they're saying. But the gag is the people who kidnapped her gave her a hearing aid, but they gave her a janky one, so she really don't understand what the fuck this motherfucker's saying. So she really traveling with a man on the run from some bad people in a woods she don't know how to navigate through, and she can't even really communicate with him. So really, like the first book, majority of it was like them like not even being able to communicate with each other. Yeah. That's pretty much. Okay, and it's the second book. And I ain't gonna care. I'm gonna have to read the first book because I kind of low-key forgot where I left off. But it was really good and I enjoyed it. That was during my phase of loving me a good paranormal romance. That's when I had read like Alpha, Sigma, Chayton, all those books I talked to you guys about in that other video. I read those and then I read that in the mix of it as well. And it was good. I enjoyed it. I plan on reading the second book because it just came out earlier this year, like I think in February. So I'm like, bet, I'm gonna read it. So that's that. And now we're gonna go ahead and get into the physical books that I have on my TBR that I need to read that have been on my TBR for the longest. First book I got right here is Amar and the Night Brothers. This is by B.B. Austin. I've heard nothing but great things about the book. I've heard nothing but great things about this book. I've heard that a lot of people would compare this more to like a Harry Potter type thing. They say it's very similar in that aspect. All I know is that her brother ends up getting kidnapped or something like that, and then she finds some mystery duffel bag in his closet that make noise, and then it kind of like just sucks her into this mysterious world. Shit like that, girl. I don't feel like reading a synopsis. But I just know it's something like that. It's similar to Harry Potter. Like you go into a magical world and they don't think she got magic or some shit like that. Yeah, and she got to get past some tryouts and shit like, and it's got magic and all that stuff. So it's very similar to Harry Potter in that sense. But I heard from some people, don't get mad, don't come to the messenger. I just heard it was kind of a little bit better than Harry Potter. I'm just saying, I don't know. That's what I heard. But what I do know, it is a second book after this. So if I love this, like I genuinely think I'm gonna love this. I don't know. I just realized it had like damn near like 400 some pages in this bitch. I was like, oh, I'm not in the mood. I wasn't in the mood. But I heard it was really good, and it's the second book in the series. So if it's hitting like I really expect it to hit, then I'm definitely gonna pick up the second book, which I heard was even better. So again, that's Amari and the Night Brothers. Okay, the next book that I have is The Fifth Stance by Kasha Thompson. I actually did start this book. I ended up stopping it, not because I wasn't enjoying it. It was just because, one, I have been reading so many books on my Kindle, and so I was enjoying that, not having to hold something so heavy, and also being able to read something at night and in the daytime with no issues, compared to just being only able to read a physical book in the daytime, because reading at night is low-key hard. It's only hard because I have to use a night light. And I wasn't in the mood to use a book light with this. So I was like, let me just go ahead and find something else to read on my Kindle. So my goal was to read this during the day and then read something on my Kindle at night. But that just didn't happen. So I just stuck to my Kindle. So it wasn't because I wasn't enjoying it. I actually was very much enjoying it. I liked the way she writes so far. I did hear from memes though that she read a book from her that she kind of was not feeling. And she was just like, no, she did not like her stuff. So I was like, oh, I kind of put a little fear in me. I'm like, damn, if you don't like it, then you know what's going on. But so far the writing is not bad and I'm enjoying it. But again, I only got to the page 15. Okay, but I don't know. We'll see when I eventually finish this, and I'll give a review and one of my wrap-ups on how I'm feeling about this book. Alright, next book is another book that I technically started but I just did not finish, and that was Black Cake by Tremaine Wilkerson. I do know that it is actually on Hulu. I have not watched the show, and I refuse to watch this show until I finish reading this book. Again, this is another book that I started. I'm on page 24. I don't even remember where I stopped. I think because I was really eager to read another book, so I just put this down and I never picked it back up. But I do plan on finishing this year because I want to watch the show, and maybe I can do a comparison between the two on the channel. Let me know if you guys want me to do comparisons of books that I've read that are now TV shows or movies, because I know I've read pretty much all of Heartstopper until volume 6 comes out, but I've never watched the show on Netflix. I don't even know if it's still on Netflix, but if it is, I will watch it. And the same for Black Cake on Hulu. Okay, got that. Oops, sorry y'all. So the next book is going to be none other than Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. Okay, I love me some Talia Hibbert. Okay, I love the Brown Sister series. Okay, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, I know I actually needed to add extra age Eve Brown in this video as well, because I do plan on finishing that book this year. I'm gonna finish it. Okay, just be patient with me, y'all. Dang. Okay, but again, this one, let me read the synopsis of this, because actually it's been a while for this one. And it says, Bradley Granny is pretty much perfect. He's a star football player, manages his OCD well enough, and comes out on top in all of his classes, except the ones he shares with Celine Bangura. They used to be best friends until Brad decided he was too cool for conspiracy theory obsessed Celine and literally abandoned her for the popular kids table. At least that's how Celine sees it. These days, Brad hates her guts and the feeling is mutual. So when Celine signs up for a 2-part survival course in the woods, she definitely doesn't expect to find Brad right beside her. Forced to work together for the chance to win the grand prize, Celine and Bradley must trudge through not just mud and dirt, but their messy past. As this adventure brings them closer, they start to remember all the good parts of their history, but has too much time passed or just enough to spark a new kind of relationship. So that's the synopsis of this. It's so cute, okay? This is definitely, it was giving definitely much like February, month of love. It was. Look at this. This is such a cute cover. The pink. Look at them. They're cute. I can't. But yeah. Definitely need to finish this and read this in 2024. Okay, next book is a book that I told you guys I was going to read in February. That did not happen. But it was Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Goffney. Listen, I've heard good things about this. I actually tried to start reading it. I read the first page and bitch, I just quickly closed it because I'm just so picky. I'm just so damn picky. I really need to stop. I need to just trudge on through. I know I'd be like, it'd be one thing that could really take me off in a book and then I close it. But honestly, I'm going to get to this. I'm going to finish this, even if it is a low rating for me, even though I don't think it's going to be, because it's giving all it needs to give. It really is. I'm going to thug it out and I'm going to read it, okay? But Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry, it will be read in 2024. Best believe that. And again, I won't read the synopsis of that because I already pretty much did in my February TBR, which I only read one book out of that video. I'm so bad, y'all. Okay, the next, again, was also in that video. Is Charming as a Verb by Ben Felipe. Again, not gonna read the synopsis of this because I read it in that video. So if you guys, even though it's kind of sort of over, it's a lie. If you want to check it out, it was my February TBR video. Yeah, they look so cute. I love the art. Look at this. That is so cute. It's set in New York too. Period. That's so cute. It is so cute. So, yep. And then the next one I've had for quite a while. This author is not new to me. I actually read her other book, but this is called The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. Excuse me, I ended up reading her other book, The Wedding Date, which I really loved. I really enjoyed. I had this for a while. I ain't gonna cap. I think I got this like sometime, I don't know, sometime 2023. Like in the middle, towards the end, 2023, I bought this. I remember I bought this from my little haul that I had got from Barnes & Noble. But the synopsis of this pretty much reads, when freelance writer Nicole Patterson goes to a Dodgers game with her actor boyfriend, his man bun, and his bros, the last thing she expects is a scoreboard proposal. Saying no isn't the hard part. They've been dating for only 5 months and he can't even spell her name correctly. The hard part is having to face a stadium full of disappointed fans. At the game with his sister, Carlos Ibarra comes to Nick's rescue and rushes her away from a camera's crew. He's been there for her when the video goes viral and Nick's social media blows up in a bad way. Nick knows that in the wilds of LA, a handsome doctor like Carlos can't be looking for anything serious, so she embarks on an epic rebound with him, filled with food, fun, and fantastic sex. But when their glorified hookups start breaking the rules, one of them has to be smart enough to put on the brakes. I remember Carlos. Carlos was in The Wedding Day. He was also a doctor with the other main dude character in The Wedding Date. I remember, because now as I'm reading synopsis, I was like, I remember him. Because he was the other doctor's friend, and he kept trying to like help him and push him towards dating the main girl in that book. So it's actually nice to see that he gets his own little love story too. I'm excited. Okay, I actually need to get to this. It's coming in spring, summer season 2 baseball. It's coming back in play. Okay, so this is definitely, I might read this in May. Because I actually am going to a Braves game in May. Because I typically do that with my aunt and my cousin. Because we have our birthdays both in May. So that's pretty much like our birthday thing. Has been as of like the last 2 or 3 years. Where she would take me and him to the baseball game, to the Braves game. So I might have to read this in May. Because again, baseball and all that stuff. Even though it is a Dodgers game. But okay, we'll let it slide for that part. But yeah, the proposal sounds really, really cute actually. Sounds really cute. Now that I'm rereading the synopsis of that. The next one is a book that I again started early 2023. But I just never finished it. I think I didn't finish it. I know why. Because the synopsis, not the synopsis, sorry. The chapters were long, and you know I hate long chapters. I just don't like them. Okay, I just don't. But this is Vanessa Jared's Got a Man by Laquetta. Laquetta, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. All I remember is this girl, she recently just got divorced, and her ex-husband is a piece of shit. She ends up finding out that her ex-husband ended up stealing her ring that was really given to her by her grandmother, and he used that ring to propose to another woman. This motherfucker lost his motherfucking mind. Okay, period. But then, you're wondering where he comes in. He's a police officer, and I guess he did like a background check of the other dude that is pretty much, we learn, is her ex-husband, who is now dating and trying to marry his sister. So he ends up getting in contact with her because he knows that she's the ex-wife, and trying to like have her help him show his sister how much piece of shit her fiance is, so she won't marry him. So pretty much they're coming together in cahoots to like try to help the sister out, to like know that this dude is a piece of shit, don't marry him. And she's also got her own side plan of trying to get her ring back, because that's her whole grandmama ring. Like, how you gonna steal her grandmama ring and use it to propose to another chick? Bitch, this motherfucker lost his mind. So that's pretty much like, I just summarized the synopsis a little bit, but I added my own little twist to it, okay? But motherfuckers lost their mind, for real. But I need to finish that, because that was actually, like, I read a little bit of it, not a lot, but I feel like I got a lot of information in it, because again, the pages are so damn long. The chapters, I mean. But I'm on page 33 when I hop back into this, chapter 4. I don't think I need to start over. I think I pretty much I remember what the hell happened, because it was good. It was just a lot of stuff was going on actually in my life when I started reading that, and again the chapters were long, so I was just like, let me put a pause on that. But that's that one. And then I have the last two in this video, which are pretty much a series. They go hand in hand, so I can't read one of them unless I read the first one, which is none other than Legendborn, and then the second one, Blood Marked. Legendborn and Blood Marked by Tracy Dion. I ended up talking about these books in my 2024 releases. I think I did, even though I don't even think the new book in this series is coming out this year. I'm not sure. I just know that she got extensions for the series, so it was supposed to be 3 books, but now it's going to be 4, so I'm really happy for her, even though I haven't even read them, and I have both of them, and I have yet to even, I started a lot of these books. I really did start them, it's just I never finished them. And I actually started Legendborn, but I ain't gonna cap, I felt like a dumbass reading this. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I was like, am I really this slow? So I was like, let me just put it back real quick. I'm gonna come back, but I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it down. I ended up actually buying this on Kindle too, because I feel like it would be easier for me to read. So when I hop into this, I'm probably not going to even hop into the physical book. I'm probably going to read it on my Kindle, because I have it on there. And plus, I think I read faster on there, because how many pages in this? There's like damn near, there's 490 pages. 490 pages, damn near 500. So probably be best to read this on my Kindle, and then I will hop into Bloodmark, which is the second book in the series. And yeah, so these are the last 2 books in this video that I want to read in 2024. Okay, I just have to. I want to be in the mix too, because I heard so many great things about the series. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. Those are pretty much all the books of Black women protagonists that I want to read in 2024. I'm very excited. We'll actually come to the very end of this year and see how many of them I actually read. And that's my goal. That's truly, honestly, my goal. I even have some other books that I plan on reading. I want to read the rest of Meme's list that she gave me for Black romances. I just have to find that picture again because I low-key lost it. Yeah. But when I find that, some of those books as well, even though I didn't add it in this video, I want to be able to finish those and, like, you know, read those and stuff like that. But pertaining to the books I talked about in this video, I'm gonna get through a chunk of these. I know I am. I know I don't like to do TBRs because, like, anything can happen and I could just be like, I'm not in the mood for it no more. But I'm pushing myself and making this an ultimate goal that I am going to read the majority of these books that I showed you guys in this video. Period. In fact, you're gonna be seeing a reading vlog of me of reading While the Sleeping Girls Lie. I think that's the title. I'm starting that Tuesday, so be ready for that reading vlog. Very excited. And yeah, you guys, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you turn on your notification bell so you're always notified every time I upload a video, every time I make like a community tab post or anything like that. And yeah, you guys, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.